Hey guys, it's Shwell here doing a quick maintenance video for gas blowback pistols. I'm just going to go over a quick rundown of what I use to do it. As you see here, I got some cotton cloths from my real steel gun kit. I just cut these down to the size that I need them. And the unjamming cleaning rod, some silicone grease, some Q-tips, and the gun. First thing you want to do is get the mag out of there. And you also want to check to make sure that the chamber is clear and that the gun is clear and safe. Okay? I like to take things apart so that I can make sure that I clean them adequately. First thing you want to do is take your Q-tip. I'm doing the lower first. I'll take my Q-tip and run it along the slide rails and get all of that gunk off of there. You'll notice when you get guns new, most of the time they come with a lot of grease and oils already added. I'm not sure if they do that because they think you're going to use it right out of the box, or if they just do that for shipping purposes. I know when I mail out guns to people, I usually lube them a little bit more than I normally would because of the shipping and the different environments that they may be exposed to. You want to get everything off, and that's what these Q-tips come in real handy. Get everything off of here, and you end up going through a lot of Q-tips. Good thing they're not too expensive. I usually just go to a dollar store on my way home and just stop in and buy a pack of whatever they have to offer. Don't spend too much on them because, as you see, you go through them very quickly. But you want to get in there and get everything out. I recommend that you buy don't skimp on the Q-tips. I mean, yeah, they're not too expensive, but you know, the better the quality, the less chance you have of lint and things being left behind. So, with that being done, just go over everything one more time with one last Q-tip to make sure that there's nothing remaining. And this is what I call the cleaning portion. This is not, you know, this is just cleaning it, getting it ready for my re-lube. And that's done. The lower has been cleaned. I do a dry cleaning. Alright, I don't use any solvents or anything of that nature. Then with the upper, I disassemble. And the items that I can wipe down, I wipe down. And other parts, again with the Q-tips. The rail guides on the slide. I'm going to get in here and get these really good. This is where most of the dirt builds up, at least in my experience. But what you're seeing here on these Q-tips is mostly grease from the initial packing. I will say that I did spray a little bit of silicone in here prior to my first use, but I figured if I'm going to do a cleaning, I might as well do a video so that I can share my experience with people out there. And it helps pass the time as well, you know, keeps me entertained. Dirt builds up in here as well in the slide because as you know, over the outer barrel, everything is moving in here, so you want to make sure that there's no dirt or anything in here either. This one actually on this gun, I could probably clean this out a little bit. There's a little bit of paint over spray, so it feels a little rough. So I can only imagine how that affects the slide movement. But I'll go over that in another video. This seems to be moving really well. This is your piston and cylinder and everything is enclosed in here. So you want to make sure that this moves nice and freely and is free of any dirt or buildup that may prevent it from operating as intended. I mean, if you really want to get thorough, you can take the upper apart as well, the slide apart as well, and get into all of this. But I don't usually do that. That's probably once a year that happens, or if the gun breaks, then I'll go into it. But this seems to be moving freely. All of the old gunk is out. Alright, well, a lot of you guys have guns that you want to take apart even further than this to do that, but I don't see a need at this point. When it comes time for maintenance, I probably will, but just for routine clean and lube, no, I wouldn't take this all completely down. This outer barrel is actually plastic, and eventually I want to change that out to something a little bit, basically I want to get it metal. I want to upgrade it, and when I do that, that's when I'll take it all apart. I only take it apart the one time. Now, for your inner barrel, what you want to do, you'll have these cleaning rags that I told you about originally. You'll feed this through, and then you'll change it out. Feed it through, change it out. Feed it through, change it out until you get it clean to the point that when you put the rod with the rag through, nothing is on that rag. That rag comes out white. So it goes in white, comes out white. That means that you've cleaned it enough and you're ready to move on to the lubing portion. I'm only going to go 2 passes here, and you guys get the idea of what I'm doing here. Like I said, this is a new gun, so shouldn't have to, but you know, that's two passes, and it's fairly clean. I could probably go 2 or 3 more to get it perfect. So at this point, it is ready for lube. That's the cleaning portion. Stay tuned. I will do another video following up after this one with the lubrication portion. This is Shwell. I hope you guys are out there having fun, being safe. 2 fingers.